Hello and welcome back to All About the Garden. Today we're going to plant some cucumbers. It is late July and it's super hot and we are still planting cucumbers because not many folks know you can plant cucumbers every 6 weeks, and a good way to remember it is do your odds and even months. So for us, our last frost date is March 1st. If we started March 1st with some cucumbers, we could come back again in mid-April. So for us, it would be odd months starting on the 1st and even months like April, the 4th month of the year, starting on the 15th of that month. So on and so forth, pretty much throughout the whole year until frost becomes an issue again. In other years, we've kind of just had one cucumber crop and didn't realize that we could plant cucumber for most of the year in our Zone 9B. So we're gonna plant some cucumbers today. These are a pickling variety. Another thing to note about cucumbers is they like a lot of fertile soil. They can be a bit of a nutrient hog. They are not some of the highest in antioxidants, but an interesting thing about cucumbers is that they have an enzyme that fights cancer. So that's pretty amazing. So we're gonna plant these, give them plenty of room. We've got this big 45-gallon new like felt pot that we're trying out. I like it because it has tons of soil. It should be easier to maintain moisture. And we're just gonna gently place these. I'm going about an inch down into the soil and just covering it up. This is a mix of our compost and mushroom compost. And that is pretty much all it takes. I've got one more back here to do. I may go ahead and drop a couple seeds together. If they both germinate, then I'll pluck out the one that I don't like the best. So just popping in a couple seeds per area. There's 8 seeds in there, and then we're just gonna basically choose the plants we like best. We're gonna allow them to grow up and over the trellis. Go to the other one, I'll tell you some more things about it. Because they do like lots of water, and because it is so dang hot where we are right now, and probably where a lot of you are as well, we are gonna put a thin layer of mulch on top of this for water retention. Just easier to regulate, especially because we're in a pot. We won't overdo it though. I'm just gonna take that and give myself about 1.5 to 2 inches worth of mulch cover. Just enough to keep the soil entirely covered at all times. This is super important for us because it's really hot here. Temperatures in the last, probably for the last 30 days have been averaging 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's hot, and it's been a struggle. We've also had very, very little rain. So mulch is important. You'll see it all over our garden. But it's important to know we're not planting in mulch, always planting in soil. That is about it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one up. All right, so we are all watered in, and look, this little guy came to visit. If you know what kind of beetle this is, okay, that's where he belongs anyway. If you know what kind of beetle that is, put it in the comment section below. Last few tidbits to leave with you about cucumbers. When the plant first starts to make fruit, it's good to pick off some of the first smallest fruit so the plant can continue to develop. It's super important. If you've ever let your cucumbers go too long, they start to turn yellow. If you let the cucumbers stay on that long, it is a signal to the plant that its job of reproducing another plant by dropping fruit and seeds is done. So if you want your plant to continue to produce cucumbers, it's important to pick your cucumbers just before they're fully developed. If the plant gets fully developed, it says, that's it, I'm out. And then your leaves start to yellow and the plant starts to die, and the process starts over with whatever seeds that it dropped on the ground. So we want to pick early and often, and keep your dead leaves pruned up really well. So if you enjoyed the video today, please give us a like, give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, please tell your friends, and let us know kind of what your success and failures have been with cucumbers, if you've ever done successive plantings of cucumbers throughout the year, or if you were like us and thought that it was just kind of one and done in the spring. So looking forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for joining us at All About the Garden.